history, English, journalism, English. Business people tend to do well too because they're real technical, but I guarantee you that he had a lot of writing in his business background. So people who tend to do well are people who have a lot of writing. You read, you write, and you comprehend. Because that's what law school is. Reading, writing, and comprehension. Which all three.
I would add to that for what I do, accounting is huge. Being able to read financial sheets and understand and process that information is huge. For Med Mal, if you know what kind of practice you're going into, if you're going into Med Mal, it might be better to take some anatomy classes or get some basic understanding of just medical work.
Yes, Justin.
When y'all took the bar exam, how tough would y'all say that was?
I'm a pretty confident person, but I can tell you, the first day I took the bar, first 2 days I took the bar through, it is really tough. It takes what's tough about it is that law school doesn't really train you for it. Law school is just like regular college in the sense that you take a class, at the end of the class you have a test, and that test is based on what you learn. That's different from college, but you have your notes there, you have an outline, you can refer to your outline. It's based, the tests aren't all on the same day. But for the bar, you've got 3 months to learn everything, and you got 3 days where they test you on it. You don't have any notes, and you don't have anything you can refer to, you just gotta learn it. It's pretty tough. I would say the best way to be prepared for it, because there's no way you can anticipate every answer, is to be a good writer. I think if you're a strong writer, especially a strong legal writer, you write very clear, concise, good grammar, good sentences, then I think even if you're wrong, I think the reader says, oh, well, at least he wrote clearly, I understood his reasoning. So if you're a good writer, I think the thing about this kind of goes back to what everybody's saying is good writing only helps you in life. In the best way, I was an English major, but that really didn't help my writing as much as reading a lot. I try to read a lot, and that's the best thing for my writing, is that, if I'm reading a book every night before I go to bed, even if I read some fiction, that fiction will help my non-fiction legal writing, because I try to make my writing interesting. All interesting writing is good. So try to really, it's one of those things that a lot of people don't like to do. It's not necessarily fun, but you really got to force yourself to try to build this. Even if you're just doing what Jason does, you want to be a good writer. You want to be able to write clearly in a way that people can understand. Appreciate it.
And is the bar specific to state?